Hello. Welcome to our weekly OOMM Games live stream. It is October 24th. You are in my kitchen. This is going to be a short update compared to last week. Hey, as always, if you have questions, feel free to post them in the chat. I'll kind of get to things as we go. I want to give you a quick, brief update on Mythwind. Progress is being made. We are we're doing a lot of play testing right now. The rule books are with Adam Baker. They're getting refined and going through some graphic design passes. And we're really happy with kind of the state of the books. Excited about that. So that's kind of like Mythwind. Most of my life is Mythwind, really. But that's kind of taking care of it. And then something I do want to share, though. So we have, look at this. This is our Stonesaga hex tray system. So 1 second. You'll notice that there's an actual tray in the background. The background is like version, I think 4 or something. We've gone through several iterations of this. Background was like version 4, and we posted it, kind of filled in our Facebook group. And Kevin, I'm blanking on Kevin's last name, but anyways, Kevin, one of the community members, he shared kind of like a different, variation. And it's really one of those things, right, where often people who are seeing something for the first time have the best perspective. And so he shared a perspective. We kind of took some of his suggestions and then tweaked it and combined it, and we ended up getting this. So it's great. So you can see like lots of gorgeous artwork. And the reason we have these tiles and the little knobs in the middle, because there's these overlay pieces that can go on top. But the reason we have them, right, is so that the game can be saved from session to session, so that you have your kind of fixed, permanent kind of world. And this is different for everyone, right? Because you're building this in a unique way. There's different regions. This is just one of the regions. I'm trying to remember the name, Lush Valley or something. We also have the Skyreach Plateau. Those are kind of like the 2 regions which will be in our press kit. We're loving it. So this is, prototyped. We have one small change, and then we're going to actually print up like 120 of these, I think. It's pretty wild. We're going to put 6 into each of our press kits. And, we have 20 press kits, so that players can kind of see like the modular board. So, imagine 6 of these kind of all kind of spaced out. They can be however you want and however you explore. Something that I'm not sharing. Let me just see if I have a picture of it. Okay, I do. Let me just kind of get that here. I'm going to change my screen to, oh, I have to stop my screen. Okay, present share screen window. Okay, so this one, you'll notice has a region that is like fog of war. And this is a really kind of fun idea. So when you're playing Stonesaga, all of your actions are based off of your interaction with a hex's artwork, which is like really fun. So we let the artwork do the talking, right? So if you see a mountain range like you see on the bottom, you can go mining because you can mine in the mountains. If you see the forest, you can go foraging. And if you see the river, you can go fishing. You can collect water. There's a cave actually in that top hex, which provides some shelter. So there's some shelter bonuses. But you can also do a delving action. And these are these different activities where you collect resources to kind of strengthen your tribe and end up doing crafting and all that stuff. But when you first jump on one of these kind of tri-hexes, you fill them all in, and they start on the backside, and the backside of the hex is that fog of war, right? That's kind of really cloudy. So you're looking closely, and I can kind of spot a couple things. I can kind of spot like a mountain, I think, and maybe a chasm, or maybe that's not a chasm, but it's actually like a river. I'm not too sure, but I can kind of see something. And it's like you're looking in the distance, and you gotta get like a little bit of fog of war, like old school RTS or Civilization style. And then when you go and you explore that, it flips face up. So really, really neat mechanics. We're as much as we can, we're letting the artwork to drive gameplay, just because, like why not? It's a really interesting thing, right? When you think about traditionally, like there could be an icon on a hex where you would explore, or sorry, where you would trigger the forge action. You have this forge icon, so you see it and then you can activate it. But we're like, okay, wait, you forage in the forest, so why can't you just see a forest and forage in it? so that's what we're doing. So Stonesaga is great. We are getting our press kit. Well, the press kit's out actually. It is with the printer. Kind of doing a little bit of back and forth right now. Optimistically, by the end of November, we'll have all our press kit in, and we're going live on Kickstarter in early 2023. And I'm trying to think what else we have going on for Stonesaga. That's kind of it for Stonesaga, which is great. Last little update on Stars of Akarios. So there's some I don't want to say a kerfluffle. Someone pointed out in Stonesaga, or in our Facebook group chat, that we've done OOMM, and we've been a little bit delayed when it comes to replacement parts, fulfilling replacement parts. And we've gone through several iterations in-house of finding a solution for this, and obviously every time we think we have found a solution, it has not done well. So first of all, hey, apologies for those of you who are missing replacement or pieces. Just a note of that. I think this has affected 0.5% of games delivered. So it's less than 1% of our games have missing components. When you think of the amount of components that are in there, it's really incredible. It doesn't excuse us for not fulfilling, but if you're like, oh, if I buy a game, am I going to get missing components? No, odds are you're not. 99% odds are with you that you'll get a complete game. So there's that, but we also, so what I've committed to is at the end of this week, all of the missing components will be in the mail, and I'll also be emailing everyone. So again, apologies. It's going to be taken care of. It should have been taken care of a long time ago, and that's okay. It'll be well. It's not okay, but it will be okay by the end of the week. We'll take care of it. yeah, that's kind of all I have to say on that. You know, in the meantime, progress is being made on all the Akarios 2.0 stuff. We're, you know, starting to work on some of the expansion stuff. There's just been a lot of kind of fun kind of things happening on that front. So we're excited to kind of dive into that, probably like spring or sometime early, well, sometime next year we'll be launching that kind of after Stonesaga. Okay, that's it. You know, a little short and sweet update. Hope you are all having a fantastic time. You know, we'll continue kind of talking through some Stonesaga stuff as it comes. Really excited to kind of get our TTS mod up and running, which is going to be soon, and we'll have a bunch of kind of content when that shows up. Great. All right. Hey, take care, team.